All right. Hi, everyone. My name's Alicia. I lead the digital services team at the Metropolitan Area Planning Council, which is a regional government. We were brought together by Living Cities to form a collaborative around civic tech and data, led by the public sector. And we were sort of brought together to do this because of summer employment, youth jobs. They've been in steady decline over the past 2 decades. And oftentimes a summer job is the very first introduction to having a job ever in a young person's life. We also know that there are really positive long-term outcomes for young people, decrease in sort of risky, violent behavior, high graduation and attendance rates, which is why so many mayors across the country are pursuing municipal summer youth employment programs, and Boston is no exception. Mayor Walsh each year subsidizes 10,000 summer jobs, and 3,000 of those are actually administered through the city, which is a really hard process. So we mapped the end-to-end process to really reveal what the barriers to entry are, what the bottlenecks are, and sort of how youth experience that process. We worked with our youth to actually engage in user experience design. They gave us a lot of really awesome input that was baked into a Youth Jobs platform. The Youth Jobs Boston platform essentially provides a place for young people to know where they are in the process every step of the way. They didn't used to have access to this information. It's a nicely designed user interface, and it uses data, right? So we have access to show youth how they can request specific positions that they're interested in. Employers can also see that data so they can understand sort of which youth actually want to work for them and whether or not they match their sort of industry categories. City staff can also manage all of this data and see the over 5,000 applicants that come in every year. They didn't have anything like this in years past. And it's all powered by this algorithm that was really designed by youth that takes into consideration travel time, preferences, access to transit, and existing distribution of jobs. We then send a text message offer to speak the language of young people and use technology so that they know that they got a job. And they actually sent us emojis back. They were really happy with this process. So this worked, right? So 56% more of these job offers were accepted. We tried email in the first year. Guess what? Young people don't check their email in the summer. And we also increased delight and understanding, so we could actually see the sentiment analysis of this experience with government. It used to take 15 minutes a pop to reach a young person by phone, which was a huge strain on an under-resourced city department. In 2017, we saved 19 work weeks of staff time that would otherwise be spent on phone calls. We also hired 20% more youth in year 2. And so I think that this is a sort of a phenomenal project that was both efficient but also user-centered. We measured things that were never measured before. These were largely ad hoc processes that didn't have data attached with them. And we also were able to actually build technology in an agile way, which led to agile public policy development. So we actually changed public policy in real time, and we tested that policy through the technology itself. So if you want to bring this system to your city, it's open source, it's on GitHub. I'd love to talk more about this and regional government and data networks. Thank you so much.